Welcome to part 2 of this sunroom makeover on a budget. Last time we redid these stairs. I made sure I washed it and then I stained it. If you want to check that out, I will put the link in the corner. And today we're going to be focusing on painting this door. This is a door, it's a new one. We bought it because the old one that we had was pretty broken up and yellowing and it was in really bad condition. Some of the outdoor trim needed to be replaced, so I'm just going over with some trim paint and painting it white so that it blends in with everything. So I asked you guys to guess the color that I chose. I wanted something that popped, and this is the color I chose. It's called Country Squire by Sherwin. It's this beautiful deep green, and I love it so much. I originally had chosen Blue Peacock like you see here, but I thought it was a little too blue in some sunlight, so I decided to go with the more green, and I'm so happy that I did. I forgot to film me prepping to paint the doors, so you won't see any clips of me sanding it and wiping it down, but before you paint any doors, make sure you use a 220 or 150 grit sandpaper and lightly scuff up the door so that the paint sticks onto the door. Here I am being very shocked at the color, but I was so happy with it. And I painted it with a brush the first coat, and then I used a roller for the other 3 coats. Some people remove the doors to do all of this, but I just didn't want to. It just seemed like such a hassle, and I also didn't use any tape, if you've noticed. But I think that for the front door, I'm definitely going to use tape because I definitely made some boo-boos. And this is the finished product. Just kidding. This was just the first coat. Calm down. And I was just taking some clips to see what it looked like, to kind of see how it went with everything outside. And I was very happy because I knew it was going to get darker and darker. I think this is after 2 more coats, and I need 1 more coat after this. So this is 4 coats later, and I think it's dry in this clip, and I love the color. And when the sun hits it, I chose like a satin finish because I'm not a big fan of super glossy, so I thought it was beautiful. It isn't perfect. You can see, because I didn't put painter's tape around the corners, you can see the mess ups that I did, but I will just get some alcohol or acetone and slowly and carefully remove it with a toothpick. I found this perfect doormat at Hobby Lobby on sale, and I couldn't believe how perfect it was with everything. I want it to be a very fun and colorful space out here, and I thought this matched my wreath that I made and the door very well, so I'm really excited to incorporate everything. I knew that I wanted twinkle lights out there to go with the whimsical feel that I wanted, and we got these lights on Amazon with remotes, and I love them because they have so many settings. We ended up using these on the stairs, and what we did was we got some Velcro and we put Velcro on the battery packs, and then underneath the railings we put the other side of the Velcro that can attach to it, so you can't really see the battery packs out there unless you really look for it. I don't know if I have a clip of how I did that, but we do have clips of me and Andrew putting this up. I didn't want to put every clip because this took us so long, and we had to take breaks because it kept tangling and I had to keep untangling it. It was a hassle, but it was definitely worth it because it's so magical in the evenings to come out here with the lights on. Now here's a reminder of where we started with this space, and this is what it's looking like now. I absolutely love this color and I'm so happy with it. I'm glad I chose it over the Blue Peacock color. I really like that it's green, but you can also see a little bit of like a teal in the mix of it in certain lights, and that's exactly what I wanted, and I don't think it's what I would have gotten if I had chosen the other color, so I'm very happy with it. In part 1, I had mentioned to you guys that I really want to change the lights. This is what the light looks like now. A lot of the glass is just knocked out, and we haven't yet, but we have picked out the light. We just haven't purchased it, and I love this one. I'm so excited to have it up, and I thought I would show you guys how beautiful the lights are when it's getting darker in the back, and I just love how they can twinkle, and you can kind of have whatever setting you want with this. And I'm so excited to have people over and we can hang out here and it can be super cozy. I'm looking forward to the breezy fall evenings with blankets out here and just watching the sun set. Thank you guys so much for being here. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of this color. Did you like the lights? How are you feeling about this so far, this makeover? If you are new here, make sure you subscribe and like this video, and I hope to see you in part 3 and part 4, possibly part 4, we're not sure yet, but thank you for being here and I'll see you next time.